Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Scorpio for mid-month December. You can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, you can be a cross-watcher. All that I ask is that if you are here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, for this cycle of readings, they have been having me get your energy, like how I usually get messages beforehand. They're having me get that energy through music. And so the song that I heard for you, Scorpio, it's called I Found You by Hippie Sabotage. So that song, it's really like it's like slow and steady wins the race, where you just keep trudging and trudging and trudging no matter what obstacles get in your way. And that's interesting that it's coming out that way, because I did start your reading once before and it didn't really work. But it kind of had a similar message where it was like nothing can really hold you back, even no matter what happens. It's like you're still just like, you pick yourself up every single time that things knock you down. Now, in this I Found You song, it's really it's talking about two people. The person, like the narrator of the song, is singing about themselves and another person. So you could be starting a journey, whether that be romance or career, with a partner, okay? Or it's, a partner you've had for a long time, and you're just kind of on a new leg of that journey, okay? Okay, what is the message? I'm starting with Fountain Tarot. What is the message for Scorpio mid-month December, please? Emperor. Nice. So, let's see what's on the bottom. Magician. Huh. Interesting. So this is a very strong personality that we're looking at here. I'm getting that I found you with the magician on the bottom from that song. It's like, especially with this magician card in particular, like he's holding these things up and it's almost like surrounding his eye there, like he's looking specifically at something. I found you. I am getting, this is just like, I don't know, it's not like a big thing, but I'm getting a little bit of like stalkerish energy, maybe like an online thing, but not necessarily. It's just very, very strong energy coming off of these two cards here. Now with the Emperor, it's very, very red, and so I'm hearing like root chakra, especially with the Emperor. It's an Aries energy, which is fire, but with the red, it makes me think of that root chakra, and like the Emperor is about that. And even the number 4 is, and that's been coming up so much in readings for me, is the number 4 and the Emperor card in particular, not this one in particular, but just like Emperor in general. And it's like we're closing out like the year of 2020 is numerologically a number 4. And so this energy has been coming up a lot lately. It's like looking back and like reflecting on what we did to work on our foundation this year, which I feel like a lot of people have had to do, because a lot of people have lost their jobs. Some people have decided, like, use this time to reflect and see what is truly in their heart, right? And now it's almost time, like, to ground it. And that's the root chakra. That's the grounding. That's how you that's a step of the manifestation with the magician here. That is a step of manifestation, is rooting it down and making sure that it forms a foundation for us. And it's interesting because 2021 is a year of 5, and numerologically 5s are about change. And so it's like you are rooting a significant change down in your life right now that you're going to carry with you forward for a long time, I think. With that slow and steady wins the pace, that is that energy. Hang on, I gotta take a drink. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going. What else for Scorpio for mid-month December, please? What else for Scorpio mid-month December? And, you know, to me, in this card, it's almost like he's taking this block and he's going to be putting it down here. And, like, that's the next step. That's the next building block of this foundation. He's standing on the foundation. That's what I'm getting there. And it's like you can tell he's carried it a long way, the way it's perched upon his shoulder. He's, like, carried it to this point. He's worked hard to become that emperor. Right? To find that stability. I feel like this is what you've been manifesting, you know? Like with that magician card that was there, this is probably something you've been working on for a very long time. Okay, but now you have to ground it down. You have to make sure that you're, like, once you get what it is you've been working for, you have to ground it. You have to make sure it's, like, at one with, you know, the 3D world, like, of the earth. Like, it functions in this reality. Anyway, don't get me started on that stuff. The Emperor, what is the, continuing message for Scorpio, please, for mid-month December? Scorpio, mid-month December, please. Man, these cards have been a little, I don't know. I don't want to say quiet or resistant. They're just kind of, it's like they're being picky about what they bring out. Okay. What is the continuing message for Scorpio mid-month December, please? Okay, nice. So it's interesting because you had the Magician on the bottom for the Emperor, and then this is the High Priestess, which is like, it's almost like the feminine aspect of the Magician. The Magician is more the masculine aspect, the High Priestess is more the feminine. And I'm not saying you have to be a man or woman to embrace either of those energies. It's just what they represent. The masculine aspect of manifestation and the feminine aspect of manifestation. But with the High Priestess, you know, she is represented by the moon here. She's sitting on this moon and then also like a new moon here. But she also has black and white, which is like that balance between the masculine and feminine. And then we have the Emperor, which is masculine, and then the High Priestess. So, you know, with the song that was beforehand, they were singing about two people. So this could definitely be like how I said, there's like some type of union, whether it be romantic or otherwise, that is very, very strong, that you guys are working really well together, especially with this King of Coins on the bottom. That's like, talk about rooting and grounding. Like, you are doing the absolute right thing right now. Oh my gosh, the Magician's underneath him. But it's almost like these, if it's just aspects within yourself, you know that is another aspect of these types of energies as well. So that we have everything within ourselves and make sure it's balanced before, and that's like a steady, that's how we move, like that slow and steady wins the race, is like by keeping balanced all the time, we slowly work towards what is meant for us, right? But anyway, the masculine is like the building, and then the feminine is like the knowledge, the intuition, the understanding. It's like that part that you're bringing it down. It's like you're bringing this information down from the heavens and you're building it, and you are utilizing your intuition, is what I'm hearing. Some really strong energies here. I don't even know if I need to go on with this deck. I kind of just want to see what these people are up to. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. We're going to continue with the Lovely Omens Tarot. We're gonna get the story for these people here. Okay. I just looked at the bottom and the Tower was on there, and like I was saying, how even though the Tower is numerologically a number 7, it still represents change to me. And like I was saying, with the 2021 coming in, it's like something is changing, but it's like you're utilizing it, and it's like you're almost creating the change. So it's not quite a tower, you know, like you are creating the change. Oh gosh, we had the King of Pentacles on the bottom before, and now we have the Queen of Pentacles. I love that so much. And Temperance. It's complete harmony, you guys, between these two energies, between the Emperor and the High Priestess. It's complete harmony. And we had the King of Pentacles on the bottom, and then now we have the Queen of Pentacles. It's like true pair. It's your fit. You know, this square is going to fit right directly inside this box. You know, if it didn't have a lid, it would fit right in there. It's the right size. This is such a... It's like so straightforward that this could... I mean, I don't want to like shorten you guys or anything, but I mean, I think you know what you're building. I think you already know what you're building, and this is just confirmation that you need to just keep going. Should I? Okay. They're telling me to use, which this is the first time this has happened. You guys are the last reading. I'm gonna get just another little story down here on the bottom with the Tarot of Pagan Cats. Okay, let me just shuffle a little bit here. Because truly that's what it's like. Temperance is like complete balance and harmony, and like the alchemization of whatever it is you're working on, right? Okay. Is there a message for Scorpio mid-month December, please? What is the message for Scorpio pertaining to this reading for mid-month December? It's such strong, clear energy. Like, that's how I feel like that's what you're kind of embracing right now. Or at least, like, I'm getting 2021 a lot. Like, that's kind of how you're going into things, is you're like, this is my year. I'm going to turn things around. And you're going to have a partner in crime to do it with. I'm getting that strongly. There's going to be, whether that is a romantic partner or, person, like a colleague that you work closely with in your endeavors. Five of Cups. And then the Three of Pentacles on the bottom. So, you know, it could be like a money-wise, like career of some sort that wasn't working, because the Three of Pentacles is kind of about teamwork and like starting foundations in work. And then with the Five of Cups, that's like sadness, but you're looking at the 3 spilled cups, but there are 2 upright cups, and his tail is wrapped around it. It's almost like this is you in the past You were focusing on what was going wrong, but you knew there was something underlying. There was something in the back of your mind. Your intuition was like slowly kind of like trying to make itself known to you. And so you have the tail wrapped around your cup, and then there is another one. That's that whole, like, I'm getting the whole partner situation. So it's like you're grabbing yours, and there's still another one for another person to come grab. And you know, the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, like how we work with others. Okay, what else for Scorpio mid-month December for pertaining to this reading? What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? So we have the Page of Wands with the King of Pentacles on the bottom again. Yeah, so that's like that. I'm getting it's like that spark. So this could be, we'll see what happens, but this could be one person, one aspect of this, right? Where they could be a fire sign, but not necessarily. Or actually, I'm hearing like Aries in particular, just because this card represents Aries and this card represents, to me, it's like a Cancerian energy. Does not have to be, just because of the moon here is what I'm seeing. So that's like a water energy, which, you know, you're a water sign. But I'm getting that this could be like one aspect. This could be one half of it. And then even in Temperance, she's like, in most Temperance cards, she's balancing fire and water. She's alchemizing fire and water. And so this could definitely be one aspect, one person of it. Like they had some kind of hardship. I'm just saying it could be you, just because it's fire and this is kind of like representing water to me. And you're a water sign, but it doesn't have to be. You could be either side of this, okay? But it's like an ignition, like this, like the tail is wrapped around the cup, and then there's like a spark that makes it just like fully grasp it and move away from this and just start, because they're in a totally different environment, right? It's like they keep going on the journey. And it's fire, so it moves pretty fast. But in a grounded way, because the King of Pentacles is on the bottom here too. And the King of Pentacles was on the bottom for these as well. But so it's like a fast movement away from something that was painful, but it's very, very grounded still. It's interesting. Okay, what else for Scorpio mid-month December? 10 of Pentacles, nice. Yeah. With the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. So this, I definitely think this is probably your story down here on the bottom. Even though I think it's two people, I feel like you guys can be mirroring each other a bit, right? But I'm seeing that because this is the Knight, this is the Knave, and that's like the Page, right? It's the beginning of the journey. But as we know, this is a really grounded journey, even though it's a fire energy. It's a fast-moving energy, but it's also very grounded. You're finding ways to ground it all the time. Like that's one of the main focuses. So when you're working on grounding what you want, it helps it build faster when you have that intention behind it of like really utilizing it, right? But then you go from the Page of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles, and it's that mix between the fire and earth again, but it's the next step up. It goes from the Page to the Knight. So it's like a little bit more wisdom, and it's really, it's just very, very stable. Even though there's no pentacles out here, there's been a lot of underlying pentacle energy. So it definitely could be career. It could be a work partner that you're working with that you're just like, everything is just clicking. And it could also be work and romance mixed, because of the Ten of Pentacles represents that to me personally. It's like the best of security and love, or, you know, emotions. It's complete emotional fulfillment and complete security. That's what it represents to me. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, which is like very stable energy. Okay, let's see. What else for Scorpio, please? Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Oh no. With the Ten of Wands on the bottom. We're going from the 10 to the 7. Back to the 10, but it's like the Ten of Wands represents like burdens we carry that aren't our burdens to bear. Usually, not all the time, but that's usually what it represents to me, is like burdens that aren't ours to bear. I feel like this is a bit of a, like a kind of a warning, because, and not in a bad way, but it's just kind of like, oh, you know what they're saying with the Seven of Pentacles? It's like, always keep assessing your situation. It's that keep grounding it energy. Once you achieve success, you can't just like put it on the back burner. You have to like keep working at it and keep working at it and keep working at it. And that's what the Seven of Pentacles is. It's like looking at your situation and tweaking what needs tweaked. It's not always like complete change. It's just a little bit needs tweaked. You know, you have to adapt as things move forward in time. And that's what I'm getting. And with the Ten of Wands, I don't know. It's like I feel like part of it is you're second guessing things. When this is what's there. The Ten of Pentacles is there. But if you over assess, you might find yourself second guessing. But you always just have to call in the intuition. You have the ability to see things clearly. You just have to utilize it. You have to utilize it and ground it. Not second guess. Because that's not going to do anyone any good. It's like, because reassessing is different than second guessing. Reassessing is using your intuition to see if there's anything positive, like if there's anything that needs changed in a positive way. Second guessing is sabotaging things that you think, it's almost like sabotaging like positive things for yourself. Don't get trapped in that, okay? All right, now we're going to get advice from you, even though I don't think you really need it. The only thing that makes me think you kind of need it is this Seven of Pentacles. Like you might start second guessing yourself. So we're going to go ahead and get some advice for you with the Moonology deck. Can we get advice for Scorpio mid-month December, please? Advice for Scorpio mid-month December. Advice for Scorpio mid-month December, please. Mid-month December for Scorpio, please. Okay. Advice for Scorpio, please, regarding this reading. Advice for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio, please. It's like, I'm hearing like, trust that you have found something stable. You have been working on something stable. And just trust. Just believe in. and really, yeah, make sure you're grounding. It's like every single day I think you're supposed to be grounding things. Now, don't oversaturate your root chakra. You have to keep them balanced, but I think it's really important, whatever this is, that you ground it every day. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like even in like meditation. It can be like through utilizing whatever it is, whatever this is that you're building in this world. Like say it's a business, you know, it's like you, and say you like offer a service, right? It's offering that service to someone here on this, in this world, and it helps them in a beneficial way, like in a good way. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone, North Node. And then we have on the bottom, it's mutable moon, which is nothing is yet set in stone, which is kind of interesting to me because there's such heavy pentacle energy that came out in this reading, and that's like a very solid thing. But step out of your comfort zone. I really don't feel like you're back here still, like you're not stuck in this situation. I really don't feel that. I feel like you are more in the middle of this. But this advice is kind of acting as if you are still in this energy. So if there's something in your life that looks promising, that feels promising, that you know you want, then allow yourself to have it. I really feel like that's kind of the message, because it's like nothing is yet set in stone, and it needs set in stone because there was so much underlying pentacle energy here. It's like you need, in the rooting, it's like if you haven't begun making it a reality to keep it here in this reality, you need to start doing that. And it's like step out of your comfort zone. It's almost like you, with this Five of Cups, it's like maybe you don't believe that you deserve it, because that's kind of what our North Node is. Our North Node is the exact mirror of our South Node, and our South Node is what's behind us, what we're currently in. Sometimes the things about ourselves that we carry with us always, but they're not necessarily always going to be serving us, but they should be pushing us forward, like making us move forward in life towards our North Node. They're the lessons, the things we learn. And then the North Node is things that we probably desire, but don't think that we deserve, maybe. It feels like this is kind of a transition from the South Node to the North Node. And so it's like a huge spectrum, right? Say like this is the South Node and this is the North Node. You're not here. I don't think you're all the way here. You're maybe more like right in the middle, and you're needing to cross the precipice into your North Node territory, you know, and like so you can start working towards your North Node energy. So I would definitely encourage you to go look up your North and South Node if you don't know those. And if you do, just do some research on them and kind of, you know, start really like paying attention to that. Start deciding to, or, you know, like do research on it and really get in that energy of your North Node and look at if it coincides with what you deep down desire in life. Okay, so Scorpio, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.